Welcome back to Transport Fever, and we are in Robbington, BC. Well, as you can see, money's coming in quite nicely. I think we're going to hit that billion mark before we know it. So I decided, well, if we're going to call it quits at a billion for this map, maybe we can blow some money beforehand. That reminds me as well, there's some debates about using the TGV in the way I'm using it. Probably more cost effective to use this train. And that's probably true. Probably same here as well. In fact, we'll set that up ready to do it, because he's making 31.2 million. I would say that's kind of a pretty solid amount of money it's been making. So let's have a look. So we're using the short TGV. 186 miles an hour, 72 passengers. 122 passengers, 124. Okay, so I'm going to set this up to replace all the TGV trains on this line, and then we're going to build a train line from here all the way to Nightghoston. So that's literally one side of the map to the other, and it's going to be a one long TGV non-stop ride, and I want to see how much money it will make. But I'll be right back after this. Okay, so I've set the train, and as you can see, they're all starting to update. I don't know how quickly they'll change. Let's just speed the game up a second, because I like to make sure this is done before I do anything else, so I can switch this off. Now these hold a lot more people, so potentially we might actually lose out on some money, because we're going to have lots more trains, not necessarily moving people. Right, so let's move this to one side. So this is where we are now, Robbington, BC. I'm also probably going to set up these two farms to service this food factory to bring food here as well. But yeah, we'll think about that. The plane service is also being used quite well, so we might try and sneak the train station in here. Rather than me rambling on, this is the direction we're going to go, I believe. I think it needs to come... We need to kind of follow the river, but in a way we need to keep it straight. So that's Bebbington, and there is a Nightghoston. That is quite the journey. I'm probably going to build it out here, so people can still kind of walk to it if they wish to travel that far. Let me turn some of these icons off. We don't need signals, we don't need garages. Bus stops I like to keep. Yeah, we'll leave the rest on. Okay. Most of them are done, but the rest are not. As you can see, the money's dropped dramatically, but it will space itself out. Yeah, I need more trains on here. Oh, that reminds me. Between episodes, I've added... Where is it? Is it a quarry? Yes, the quarry to this rather now busy station. So stone is now getting brought in here. There's only one train doing it at the moment, so yeah, it's not supplying quite enough, but I think they're depending on this more so than the slag now. Which means, yep, construction materials are in here. That's some coal. Let me slow the game down. So this one, yeah, you're just doing steel, I think. You might take some construction materials as well, though. Let's see. It depends if I've told that train that it can only do steel. Yes. About the next one. Aha. So the next one can quite happily do that. As I say, this is probably one of my busiest stations with all these different trains coming into it. Anyway, I digress. I'll leave that on 25% for now. Someone please remind me, because I will forget. Yeah, we're not going to mess with those trains. We're going to go straight for that train ride. Well, as you can see, we're here. I need to keep this as flat and as straight as possible. So, I mean, the more direct route, I don't even know if I can afford it, would be here. The question is, can we actually... Well, I can cut through the towns. Wow, this is going to be epic. I think here is going to be the only bit that we're going to... Yeah, I kind of want it here. Let's have a look. We're going to go with the longest station, so we might need to take this road out. So terminal station. High speed. Let's just rotate this around a second. Can we kind of line it up? There we go. And 320 meters. Yes, we're most certainly going to have to take that road out. So let's pause the game. Let's upset the local authority because I love doing that. And if we put it, I guess, there. Let's just tidy some of this up a little bit. Okay, so we've got the little road here. Can I upgrade any of it? No. I thought as much. So if... yeah, I think we'll go with... That's quite a good right angle. It's not far off being a right angle though. Oh, can we not connect to that road? Well, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? That's silly. Why is that even there? So that's the closest road we can connect to. I don't even know if I want to connect. Let's have a look. Yeah. Is that station within the boundaries though? Let's turn this off. It appears to be. We'll soon find out. Okay, so I think we'll do a nice bridge across here. Bridge over troubled waters. I do love putting these super steep bridges in. Now while we're here, my nose has gone bunged up again. I don't know what's wrong with me. This winter is, I use that term loosely because it's not cold, but it's not treating me very well. I should say, it's not treating your ears very well. Okay, we'll just get a couple of these in just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And there's probably one thing I've not done too much of in this kind of series. He's gone to town with the old decorations. Is there a smaller one? Yes. Well, there isn't enough kind of different things we can actually do. There's fences and stuff like that. Oh, I just thought. Oh yeah, I was going to put the trees in. I think in the runway. Don't want to put them there. That is going to be a fun spot. I might put some benches in there actually to watch the planes come in. Just jazz it up a little bit. Oh, that's a nice tree. I like that one. For those of you that may be wondering where my Banished series are, just assuming that the people that are watching this video watched the Banished series as well. I'm just taking a little bit of a break, but I've noticed over on Black Liquid's website, the people that make Colonial Charter, they have a little competition, although it ends on the 18th, to make a town based on a very harsh environment. So I guess a desert or winter. And I've been wondering if I should make something for that. Although I've only got a few days, so you guys would actually be able to see it. This is kind of a shame. I would have liked to have dedicated a little bit of time to that, because it would have been something, just a bit of a distraction from the current series that I'm doing. But I will get back to that, I promise. I've just kind of, yeah, I'm banishing myself from Banished, basically, just for the moment, because I feel like I was losing my creativity. So yeah, but hopefully, like I say, back soon. Right, what is this going to pick up? I might actually just... Should we just go straight for a bridge? Where's Robington, BC? So we're going to literally probably come... Yeah, we're going to go right through the heart of Bebington. Oh my goodness. It's going to cost me some money. I probably should unpause the game. Let's kind of do it somewhere here. Now, yeah, the reason I'm doing this is to lose some money. But also, it's a bit of an experiment. Sorry about your house. You can build some nice new houses in here somewhere. I don't mind. Let's do a road through here. So it might encourage... Actually, we should probably upgrade that in hindsight. There we go. And what's going on here? Do some odd things. Like random roads just going everywhere, but not really doing anything. Okay. Right, here becomes the fun bit. So high speed catenaries are on. Now I've got to try and keep this as level and actually straight as possible. Now 128 is the maximum speed. I think that might look a bit weird. Will it actually let me do it? 186, sorry, there we go. Although doesn't it go faster than that? I think the actual train goes faster. Is it letting me do that? I think it is. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to go for pretty here. I'm literally just going to go for functionality. So as straight and as flat as possible. There is a bit of a curve on that. But that's fine. It's kept its speed. And that's what I'm interested in at the moment. If we can shoot past here. Let's have a look. Almost see the curvature of the earth. Oh, this is insane. It's actually not costing me a lot of money. Now this bit might. Because we're about to go through Sleaford. Switch you on 286. Brilliant. Keep straight. There we go. Okay, Sleaford. What can I do to upset you today? Now I could have gone underneath it maybe. But will that slow the train down? At this point, I think the train's going to be going so fast. I don't think it will make a difference. Let's have a look, see what happens. I'm doing the wrong button. This button here. Yeah, if you use the M and N, it kind of bows the middle of the track. Whereas if you click on that little arrow, this one, this changes the direction it's going. So, there we go. Keep your course true and straight. Right, we're not far off there. I think we can probably pop back up. So if we do this more gradual, if it will allow. It's hard to really tell. There we go, yeah, it's going to be more of a gradual climb up. So what it'll try and do is have the edge of my line, this end, slowly come upwards. Now, I'm trying to dodge this town, so this should be interesting. Whoa! It's not much of a scenic route, is it? I might actually. There we go. Hey, see, this is the other problem when you do that. Your line kind of wants to continue on that vector almost. Now, what we need to do here is, yeah, it's going to flatten it. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if it's sad having it go underground. We might do something about that. We're going to come across here. And the bridge. Yes. Oh, there's that little dip when the road oh, never mind. Okay, so there is road vehicle 29 will reach its lifespan. Okay. Okay, so it's going to slow down at the last leg, but I don't mind that. So we need to stick on this insanely long train route. A train. In fact, I'm going to need more than one train, obviously. But it might have helped if I'd actually put a... Never mind. It's probably the most harebrained thing I've done in this game. I've done well at making myself money, but considering how much did that cost me, about 100 million, I don't think that's too bad. Where's the best place going to be to put this? Because I want it kind of level with the track. We could put it up the side here. Oh no, if I do that, that's not going to work very well. Let's go for somewhere there. Yeah, that will do it nicely. Yeah, so I'm going to have to like duplicate this line as well to have... I'll have little points where the trains can overtake. Okay, so by a train. How long is that station and how long is the long one? Where's the length? Actually, let's give this a nice, like, bright yellow if it'll allow. 283 meters. And this station is... Oh, wow. So it's not even as long as that. That's crazy. So line, new line. So from Night Ghoston. Oh my. This is just nuts. I don't even know what goes through my head sometimes. Oh, I want to watch this train because this is insanely long. Let's put you over here. So it didn't change the colour. That is a shame. Wow, look at Night Ghoston over there. It's so big now. Be interesting to see how quickly the money goes up, because I'm sure this is going to have to do a couple of routes before it even has people on it. Excuse me while I have a quick drink. Okay. So it's going 13 miles per hour as this snake of a train still comes out of that tiny shed. Actually, while we're here, although no, I've had the game paused, haven't I? The money is nuts. Let's have a look. 41,047,000. So I've just spent 81.9 million on track. Is that on road as well? No, that can't be right. Or is that just construction costs in general? I think it is. Okay. But now the thing is, no one's going to be on this train, but it can hold 256 people. I'm more interested to see how fast it will actually go. Now, by rights, it should, and if it doesn't, I'm going to be very annoyed. It should hit its top speed. It's going, apart from a slight curvature here and there, it's going pretty straight and pretty flat. It might not even be the best choice of trains. Either that, or I would have to stick a few locomotives together, maybe. But that would look a little bit crazy. So, like the small ones, like attach 3 of those together, maybe. That is really, actually, it's quite disappointingly slow. Oh, that reminds me. Someone said I should use boats as well. It might have been Dark Ether. I can't remember. It's been a few days since I managed to do an episode, so it's kind of popped out of my head. Well, that's slightly depressing. I think we might have to actually swap it for the smaller one. Let me speed the game up. 105, 106. What does it go? 200 and something, I think? Okay, now we're going down. So technically that should pick up speed. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. I couldn't even imagine going that fast. I mean, I've flown and that obviously goes a lot quicker, but being that close to the ground and doing those speeds. So about 156 miles per hour I think was the top there. No one's going to want to use the planes because it's going to be a lot quicker. I've got to give people reason to want to come here. There is that as well. So that's why I want to attach the food to this place. No, I doubt. Oh, there is somebody waiting. Excellent. The question is, would the smaller one go quicker? So how much has this actually cost me so far? 1.51 million. So it's got 2 people on it. Let's see how much money we get from 2 people. Say this is a harebrained idea, but I just kind of wanted to try it. Since I've got so much money and I can make money relatively easy. I've learned a lot though in this this first series. That's for sure. I think when I do the next one, I'm going to do probably a small map. I'm gonna have a look at see what a small map looks like first. But I like the idea of almost having a mega city, so where all the cities kind of blend into one. That'd be quite interesting. And just like really focus on all the different commuter services and things like that. Wow, how much money is this thing costing me? Look at that night ghost on the horizon there. It's becoming quite the behemoth of a city. Actually, what's the population? Oh, he's catching up. It's almost as big as Saulo. Here we go. So there's only 2 people on this train. Place your bets. How much is he going to give me? Am I going to be woefully disappointed? Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. That was not worth the investment. Okay, let's send it in then. Swap it for something else. Wow. That is insane. And speaking of insane, how built up this area is. That tree is certainly not in a very good place. Hello, people. Oh, this game is just absolutely beautiful. We got so much to do. What is going on over there? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's sell you. Let's try short. Hold 72, 186, so it's the same. I'm more interested in, I think, the smaller size, because it should pick up speed a lot quicker. Is it that one there? It is that one. Yes. I'll replace you in a second. Right, how many people are waiting? 1. Now this one should probably get up to speed a lot quicker. And it'd be a lot cheaper to run, I would have thought. Now the previous train, yeah, it wasn't at the speed it is here now. It'd be nice. There they go, 100. Oh, that's more like it. The other one is just far too long. That actually might make a difference. Let's see if it makes more than more than 200k. I mean, I doubt it for one person when you think about it. But it's a good little experiment. Oh, reach a top speed of 300 kilometers an hour. 186. Because obviously I'm in miles per hour. Actually, we should see what achievements I've actually received. Okay, come on, hurry up. I'm interested how much one passenger paid to travel on this train. There's a nice airplane there in the background. Time to be disappointed. 82k. How much does it cost me to actually run it to that point? Yeah, let's leave it running. And just see how into debt it can actually put me. Right, what's going on over here? What is the problem? Silo to Etherville. We have an issue. Is this where Vapor's not been watching? Yep. Oh, no. No, it's fine. I think. Let's change these trains. Actually, if we just switch to train, that'd be easier. Here we are. So let's get rid of these because, yeah, I think it's definitely right. Oh man, I've left. See, this is what happens when you leave them. So now it's not going to want to change the trains. What colour is that line? Dark blue. Yeah, so they're not going to, because I've left it on that. That's probably been costing me a fortune actually. Okay, I'll leave you there. So let's have a look. Have I left you on? No. Yes. Let's upgrade some of these. There's an awful lot of people waiting though. Are they going to upgrade? Where are you? Oops, I kind of had my finger on the tab key there. It was pausing between pausing and being played. My apologies. Okay, so you're going to stop there. Look at it. This, oh my god, the development is insane. We're going to have a look around, I think. But this is going to, like for the last 5 minutes of the video, I think we'll have a little bit of a review of what's going on. Right, pause. No, don't want them upgrading anymore. There was a train that was out of date as well. Maybe take a look at that while I think about it. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not bothered about that. Okay, let's... You remember how this town started? It's just insanely big now. I mean, the roads are not fit for purpose. I mean, even the cars are a little bit more modern. I mean, I don't think they're the 2028 style cars, but... Man, it's just nuts. Absolutely insane. I love it though. I am in love with this game. Well, I think that is a good place to leave the episode. We'll end it where we started. And I was going to say enjoy watching the plane take off, but I just realised it's actually taxiing to the terminal. But I think that was for me it was an interesting episode to actually just try and see if it was viable to run a long train like that. You'd probably make more money if it was stopping along the way. And maybe if there was more trains going along it, I'd be thinking, because if we look, every 7 minutes, that isn't too bad. But the money it's making is just, yeah. Where is it? Here we are. Oh, there you go, 1.16 million. So it's picking up. It'd be interesting to see if we just kind of leave it do its thing over time. I don't think it's going to make me a billionaire, but you know, I think it was definitely worth the trial. Anyway, I'm rambling again like I was at the beginning, so I'm going to leave the episode right here. So until next time, as always, take care.